Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to light my Palo Santo. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I do want to take a quick second to welcome everyone back, and of course welcome all my new subscribers. Welcome to the family, y'all. To everyone who's been so kind in the comments, all the support you guys have given me recently or since day one of the channel, it's so appreciated. Thank you for the donations. It's really appreciated, you guys. I just can't tell you how much. Wouldn't be able to do it without you. Okay, this is going to be a general collective reading. All right, so I don't want to start the reading off negatively, but I'm picking up setup energy. I'm also picking up harassment energy. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. I have been getting harassed by my neighbors and their family the last couple days, specifically last night. They were calling me names, harassing names, calling me a WHORE on my cameras. They were, you know, stomping up and down in the hallway at past midnight, screaming, and you could hear them. I'm sure that I'm not the only person that could hear them. It was, I don't know if these people were high or drunk or what the issue was with them, but they just recently moved in, and ever since then, it's been weird. So I don't know, somebody could be experiencing something as well like this. This isn't energy. This isn't, it's less about the act and more about it being in the energy. In the energy of a lot of people, something's coming to a head. This setup energy is coming to a head, and I'm getting, if you've been dealing with something similar to this, and you've been trying and like holding or biting your tongue for a long time, I'm getting that will not have to be for much longer. I'm getting that you will have the proof that you need. Either you already do and you are aware, or maybe you aren't aware of it, or you'll be getting the proof that you need very soon. I'm getting that these people, something about November is really significant. This may wrap up whatever this is, this harassment setup energy. It may wrap up by November. I'm picking up that these people are going to you know, I don't like to say this because it sounds threatening, but it's not meant to be threatening. But these people have created a huge problem for themselves, and they haven't just created this issue for themselves. Their whole entire family is involved. They know it. You may know it. And you may have just been waiting for them to step in the snare. And it may happen by November. All right, Holy Spirit, let's, this could be a couple that's involved. Let me say a quick prayer. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm. Shield me from home. Shield me in my home? That's not how it goes. It's shield me from harm and help me to see what is needed in this read. But I said shield me from home. You may need to do a protection ritual with like sage or Palo Santo in your home. And you may need to do this soon. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for the collective for this overall energy? Kicked to the curb. First card out. Somebody could be getting kicked out. For ABUSC, as quick as somebody moved in, they're going to be moving out. Because of justice. Missing. Something about a plan, a letter, something about a letter being missing, some information. There could be something that's been missing from this justice, and now you have it. Police. Organized crime. By November, this organized crime group is going to be in jail. For ABUSE, this could be for neglect. This is for trying to perhaps make someone go missing. This could be being found in a letter, text message. This could be found in someone's home. Do you see how this letter is like in this, it looks like a house, and this looks like the window, and somebody could be like looking in the window and seeing this. This letter has blood on it. So these people could have been wanting to make someone go missing or take them out. Justice is coming in. Justice is right in the middle of this reading, right in the middle of these cards. And it's organized crime and police are right next to each other. They came out right next to each other. The police car is coming for these organized criminals and the obstacles that they were trying to cause. And they're going to be running away. This is going to be happening by November, you guys. They're going to be running away while they are still so they may be concerned about getting justice, and now they're wanting to run away. All right, let's clarify these, y'all. I like it when justice comes out in the overall energy, especially with police and organized crime. This makes me happy. If you've ever been a victim of an organized crime group, you will agree, no doubt. All right. Let's get into this. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Kick to the curb, laundering, embezzlement, hiding money, RICO. So I don't know if these people's business is. I don't know if they're embezzling, laundering, hiding money. That's not for me to know. But whatever they've done here, it's a RICO case. Clarify, kick to the curb. They're going to have to walk away. And I'm also getting that these people are switching out. So let's say you're being harassed at your home, whether you live in an apartment or a home or whatever, okay? You could be being harassed at your home. And these people think you don't know who it is because it's not the same people over and over again. It's different people, but these are all people they're related to by DNA or by marriage. Somebody with the initial F, first, middle, or last. Heard Frank, Francis. Fontana? That's a name I've never got before. Clarify, kick to the curb, please. This F person could be getting kicked to the curb. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio water sign. August. So something could be happening right now in August. You could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this F may be. What I'm also getting is whoever these people are, they're stepping up what they're doing. It's like they're under a time crunch or whatever it is. It's serious. And we have bank account under laundering, embezzlement, hiding money. They could have been paid to do this, and their bank accounts will show this. Yeah, they're hellbound. They're okay with it. I'm getting they're okay with being hellbound. They don't give two F's about being hellbound. They don't care. As long as they get what they want. I'm picking up heavy narcissist energy here. Yeah. We have June. Someone's name could be June. Something about June and August. Financial support. So someone's bank account could be showing financial support when it comes to, and this could be being hidden in someone's bank account, that they got financial support. E could be involved. First, middle, or last, E or F. This could be showing up in June and August. They could have received financial support in the month of June or August. This may be in their bank account. If somebody looks, this is in their bank account. They could be trying to hide this money, so they could have put it in a family member's bank account. Nevertheless, this could be DRUGS money. This kick to the curb. Now, I'm also getting something else now that these other cards are coming out. These people could have been paid to try to kick you to the curb or get you kicked out of somewhere. They could have been paid financial support or illicit substances to do this. R. Somebody with initial R, F, or E. First, middle, or last. Yeah, these people could be romance scammers or scammers, schemers. Clarify ABUSC and neglect. Yes. So Spirit is confirming these people are scammers. They're scheming. They're doing something here like a romance scam, a pyramid scheme. They are, they could go down for a RICO case. That they've all worked together to do something here. They could have all been paid financial support to do this. Yeah, they're all going to jail or prison. They could have a history of jail or prison for ABUSC and neglect. Or they're going to be going to jail or prison for laundering and hiding money. These are side by side. This could be an ex-partner, ex-friend, ex-wife, husband, someone you could have dated. This could be an ex-friend though too, so take it how it resonates. Psychological ABUSC. Mind F. Torture. Somebody's trying to do this. They were paid this. Financial support to psychologically ABUSC someone. This could be an ex-friend or something that paid someone to do this. Something about child support and DRUGS. So somebody could have neglected their own child and spent this child support money on illicit substances. That's what it says, y'all. This could be a Capricorn, or something like this happened in January. Or January. Wintertime is when these people were born, or this is a season in which something happened. Now, the interesting thing on this card is it says cold at the very bottom here. And I just said they use child support money to buy illicit substances. So, in my personal, humble opinion, that's cold. Interesting. Y'all, my nose is like running from the from that or the Palo Santo. Normally I don't get it up my nose like that. Okay, pyramid schemer of ABUSC neglect. What else do we need to know here? Fake ID, passport, and or license. Somebody could be scamming people with a fake ID, passport. Somebody could be stealing someone's identification to do this. Clarify justice. Holy Spirit. What do we need to know about this justice? Aside from we already have jail or prison. You may need to invest in Ring cameras. Your Ring camera footage is what's going to bring in justice. This is going to bring in these people who are doing this RICO crime. They may be also found out for not only participating in something such as this, but laundering or embezzling money, hiding money, maybe not paying taxes or something. But they could be hiding this money because of they were paid this financial support. We have no. These people, okay, so this is clarifying justice, bank, ex-partner. So somebody about somebody not wanting justice, or no justice with Ring cameras, or no bank account, no ex-partner, ex-friend. No. There may not have been justice up until now. Interesting. Can we get more information about what this no justice or no cameras or something? What does this mean? Oh. No karma. Hacker. Somebody could be trying to get no karma, no justice because they are a hacker. This could be how they are trying to psychologically mind F someone, is by hacking them, having things hacked in their phone and using that against them. For instance, let me okay. If you've ever been a victim of something like this, let me tell you how it works. Basically, let's just use myself as an example, okay? And let's use my YouTube channel, okay? You know, I get comments on my YouTube channel in regards to the readings, right? Okay. So this could be something where your phone, okay, for me, let's just say my phone is hacked and these people have my phone hacked. And they're trying to psychologically torture or mind F me, ABUSC me, right? By means of hacking. So what they will do is, if they're in my phone, they will come in and make comments in like an old video about what's happening in this video before I've even posted it. And of course, when I read the old comments before I've posted this video, the old comments on the last video, I'll see like there'll be specific things. Let me use another example. The other day, how can I make this as short as possible so I don't want to like go off on a tangent? The other day, I have some new cameras that I've put out on my property, and I was trying to get the lighting fixed just so. And I went into ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT for some, you know, explanation of the directions to break it down for me easily. And within a few minutes, I got a comment on an old video talking about the lighting and the question that I asked ChatGPT. So this is considered psychological torture. This is ABUSE. And this type of thing, regardless of what these dense, dumb AF people think, can get them put away it's a crime against humanity. And they really need to think about, these people have kids too, they need to think about, would they want their child to go through this? Would they want their significant other, their partner, their mother, their father, their grandparent to go through something like this? They wouldn't. But what are they doing? They're stirring up problems, and it's going to create a generational curse against their family in this lifetime and in the future. And not only is it going to cause a generational curse for them in this lifetime, but they're going to come back in poverty. If you believe in reincarnation and they come back again, right? They're going to be in poverty. They're going to be in a deficit before they are even old enough to have a job. Which I wouldn't wish on anyone, but that's what's happening here. This hacker doesn't want any karma. They could be not even worried about justice happening here or justice coming in. I don't understand what is going on. It is so hot by this door right now. And it's weird because earlier I was freezing and now I'm hot and I don't... Is my AC working? This is so weird. I don't understand, like, so weird. Okay, you guys, like, I was literally freezing a few minutes ago. Clarify child support and DRUGS. K. Somebody with the initial K, first, middle, or last. Somebody's initials could be KE. Somebody's initials could be KF. KR, RE, RF, KF, I think I said that, KE. Clarify justice, please. Something seems wrong with my, hold on you guys, my air conditioner broke just a couple months, or a month ago. I want to just make sure it's working. Strange. Might have to call maintenance in a little while. I don't know. All right. Whew, it's weird. So, clarify child support and DRUGS, please, Holy Spirit. Set you up. Hacker set you up. Is getting karma and justice. This setup could have been caught on your Ring camera footage. Clarify fake ID pyramid scheme. Stolen pictures, heartbreak, betrayal, backstabbing. Somebody with the initial Y. Lied in court. Somebody could have done a scam or got some sort of fake ID passport in your name and then lied to a judge. They could have done something illegal with this passport to betray you and lied in court with fake documentation. This could have been in January. They did this with stolen pictures, though. So they could have stole your picture and made a fake ID with it. Now, you're going to know. This crime group could actually be having, like, run a fake ID, like, fake ID ring or whatever. I don't really know how it works, but somehow, some way, you may know these people's business. Their initial could, someone's name could be, oh, someone here is the key. Something about a key. Okay. Somebody could have used a fake ID to get a key. In order to set you up. Somebody's initials could be RK. I just heard the name Kenny. Credit card. This is clarifying missing. Somebody could have signed up for a credit card in your name, and this could be missing information or something, or somebody was... Oh. This is not good. Missing. Adult or child napping. I don't like this, y'all. It's one thing to do something to adults, which is not okay, but to do something to a child, it's the ultimate scum of the earth. I don't know why we even have to have people like this. I mean, I guess it's to learn lessons, but this just is disgusting. Somebody could be getting karma, justice for a napping. This could have been an ex-partner, friend, wife, husband, family member, whoever this ex-person is, this past person. They could have used their bank account and credit card to pay somebody to do this. How dumb can you be? Like, seriously. Clarify hacker. We have absolutely not, no, don't do it, you'll be sorry. So somebody here, there could have been multiple people involved here that were told, no, do not do this. You will be sorry. Absolutely not. This could have been this hacker. Could be these people that took some financial support to do this. It's coming back to them. And it could be the months of November through January that this transpires. This could be a parental figure that's involved. Now it says, this is clarifying child support, set you up, and illicit substances. This could be like a mother, a father, or this doesn't have to be yours, but it could be someone's mother or father or somebody that was told to not do something, but they did it anyway. Real or fake documents. Once again, we have something else that speaks of real or fake documents. We have 1, 2, 3, all on this bottom. Look at this, you guys. All 3 of the 4 columns that we've established here this far say fake ID, fake documents, lied in court, fake documents again. All on this bottom row right here. And that's with stolen pictures, which... So this is heavy energy here. And this is under pyramid scheme or scammers. So these scammers could be using fake pictures or pictures that were hacked or stolen in order to get fake documentation, in order to lie in court, in order to leave the country. This could be someone's mom or dad who was involved in this. And then we have metadata, electronic footprint traced back. And this is, sorry, clarifying the police. The police are finding metadata that traces back to someone's credit card, talking about how they wanted someone to use their credit card to invest in something. They're getting, and this is a RICO case, and they're getting jail or prison for this betrayal. The police have metadata speaking of this. Tell me more about this, police, Holy Spirit. P, somebody with the initial P, first, middle, or last. I just heard last. This could be somebody's last initial P. And we have P, R, K, E. Someone's last name could be Parker. Someone's initials could be KP, RP. I just heard Ryan. Wow. All right. Clarify, police. What else do we need to know about this, please? Oh, shoot. Dang. A. Okay, so we now have P-A-R-K-E. We have the whole spelling of the name Parker now. Come through, Spirit. Let me show you guys so you guys believe me, okay? And we have R already out here, so this... Someone's last name could be Park. Okay, so you can see this. I can't hold them all up but I will show you. P-A-R-K-E-R. So we have Parker. I don't know whose name it is, first, middle, last. I have no idea. I don't know anybody named Parker, so you may. And then we have harmful magic, witchcraft, dark arts. So there could be some sort of dark magic that was traced back, electronic footprint that was traced back. This person could have been setting up a napping of an adult. There could be proof of this. This person's getting karma with the justice system. Police, it's out again, y'all. I can't make this up. Somebody could have been making false laws. Okay, look at that. This is meant to say this. So we have police out here, metadata, harmful magic, whatever. But this narcissist made false police reports. Okay, you can see it says false police reports. All right. Fake lawsuits, something like that. This was done to the police, with the police. So somebody could have hacked somebody to do this. They could have been paid financial support to do this. Wow. This hacker is a narcissist. This narcissist could have the letters K, P, R, Y, E in their name, first, middle, or last. Friends. Their friends could be, these initials could be of them and their friends. Somebody could have paid their friends money in the months of June or August to do whatever it is that transpired here. This could have been harmful magic that they're going to get karma from. Oh, we have L. Somebody with the initial L, first, middle, or last. We have the name Len, L-E-N out here. I don't know if that's short for something. This is this friend right here. This is coming up after friend. And then we have restraining order. parental figure, mom, dad, step parent, restraining order set you up. You could be this white witch, green witch, kitchen witch. You could rely on your third eye if you're not any of those. You may not consider yourself a witch, but anybody from looking from the outside in that doesn't know anything about spirituality may be saying that. Ooh, I just heard somebody is tipping the bottle. Coerced. I don't know why. That has nothing to do with anything on the board, but coerced. Somebody could have coerced someone to lie in court with a fake ID. This was to set you up. You may need a restraining. I'm getting that whoever this is may not even, you may know something's going on, but you may not know what. You may have an idea, but you can't like go and be like, say to the courts, oh, I want a restraining order against whoever, if you can't prove that whoever was doing this, right? But there's somebody here who has metadata. This is going to put someone in jail or prison. Yes. Because they're involved in organized crime. I'm going to put this back so if we need it again. Clarify organized crime. Yes. It just came out. I have 3 of them in this deck, you guys. This is a different one. And power of attorney. Organized crime. Yes. Spirit saying, yes, they are organized criminals. Something about a power of attorney. I don't, we'll see if we can figure out what this is. I'm sure it will come out, but give me just a second to. All right. Something about August, y'all. All right. Clarifying power of attorney, we have transfer and cyber stalking. So these organized criminals transferred money or transferred out of state. They transferred somewhere, something, somehow, some money, whatever. Through a credit card for a betrayal to cyber stalk someone. Somebody could have cyber stalked someone with their own credit card. So like, let's say, okay, I don't know what the situation is here, but somebody could have a platform. This could be the collective who has a platform, okay? And these people who have been behind this situation here could have had to use a credit card in order to, I don't know, access you online. They could have transferred money onto this credit card, or somebody's transferring money onto a credit card in order to cyber stalk you. Something about a transfer of a power of attorney could be something. I don't know, you guys. I'm not a criminal, so I don't know how these things work. I barely even know what a power of attorney is. Power of attorney is usually like to watch over someone's money or something, but somebody could have got a fake power of attorney or accessed with metadata. Like there's an electronic footprint that's traced back to organized criminals. Somehow somebody got some information on a power of attorney or something like that. But I'm getting somebody transferred money either onto a credit card or from a credit card. Clarify Dang. We have December. Enraged, angry, very upset. These organized criminals could be very upset. Something about the month of December. Now this could be December. We've got, now channeled November in the beginning of the reading. We have January out here and December. So something significant could be happening between November, December, and January. These cyber stalkers are pissed. Their witchcraft could have backfired. Something they did, this lying, they could have lied. And this is what backfired. Somebody could have lied to get someone cyber stalked, and this is what backfired. These narcissists are liars. These narcissists are hackers. The hackers are liars. They either took or paid some financial support to psychologically abuse someone. May. Someone's name could be May. Someone's name could be May or June, but something happened in May, June, or August. Right now we have we have like 6 months out here. December, January, February. Or sorry, November, December, January, May, June, and August. May, June, August. Okay, so what else do we need? Hacked emails. Somebody could have hacked emails in May. Somebody could have hacked emails to get a restraining order. What? To set you up. This could have been your mom, your dad, or these people's mom or dad. This could be the mother or father of organized criminals. There could be a mother or father that's missing, that somebody napped. D. Somebody with the initial D. Now, I did a reading, I don't know, less than a month ago, and I channeled a whole bunch of D names. Like DeAndre, Deontay, Demarion. Like, I don't know anybody with these types of names, if I'm even saying them right, but these were all D names that I got. So, I don't know, that could be significant. So, we have the letter, the letter D, first, middle, or last, as well as Y, P-A-R-K-E. Somebody may be getting a restraining order on someone because they're trying to set them up with hacked emails. Justice. Justice is coming in for whatever coercion has happened here, and all this fake ID stuff at the bottom here. These fake ID scams that they were running. Justice for these hacked emails, for this lying, for this cyber stalking. Somebody could have actually accessed your money with a fake power of attorney, or somebody could have got a real power of attorney, not fake. I mean, I guess it would be fake, but for fake reasons. Can I get one more? You know, I'm going to leave that here. Let's get some more. Where are we at on time? Let's get some more cards. I already shuffled these, but okay. Whew. This is intense, you guys. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify kick to the curb. What do we need to know about this kick to the curb card? Bank account. Capricorn, deity, supreme being. So a Capricorn could be involved because they did this to a supreme being, somebody that's of pure light. Somebody could have tried to, okay, this could be a Capricorn that tried to have you, this supreme being, kicked to the curb. They could have paid someone financial support to do this. You've had some type of an upgrade. All this did was bring in upgrades for you. All this did was bring in transformation for you. and rebirth. So whatever this person tried to have done to you, it backfired. It just did the opposite. This Capricorn did this. We already have January out here. So that's Capricorn season generally. At least half of it is. Okay. Clarify ABUSC, neglect, jail or prison. Okay, wait a minute. This ex-friend, partner, this is an ex-partner that you could have dated that was in jail or prison at some point. Whether this was before you were with them or after you were with them, that is the significance behind jail or prison and ex, past person. This past person could have learned how to do these types of things in prison. To do these heartbreaking, backstabbing betrayals. To psychologically mind F someone. They learned this from prison. Yeah. Secret, dark alliance. Secret collaboration. Whoever this person is, they're in cahoots. These people could look like this. So something about that, like, these people could have shook on this. This could have been in or outside of court. This could have even been outside of like a church. This is wild. They were collaborating behind closed doors. Somebody could be bald. These people chose to do this scam together. This is why this has turned into a RICO crime. They could have been financially supporting this. To do to it. Oh my goodness. This is celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. This is what I think it is. These people are effed. 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 Because, do you know what this card means? First of all, we all have DNA going back further than we can understand. And that is because we all came here from somewhere else, okay? They talk about us, inhabiting Mars and having to leave because of whatever. There's a lot we don't know because we're very small on the totem pole. As human beings, we are still very, what's the word? Dumb. Okay? So, I'm sorry, it's just true. So, we are still not very intelligent beings, okay? But if you have the backing of extraterrestrials, if you have the backing of otherworldly beings, these people are done. This Capricorn knew this. This Capricorn could have been somebody you dated way back in the day. I mean, take it how it resonates. This person knew this. You may even know this. You could have told somebody this. You could have told them this. They could have thought that they were preying on you and singling you out because they could have said, oh, this person's crazy. They think that they're da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so there you have it. These people are dumb. Dumb AF. And you know what? Normally I don't say things like this, you guys, because I'm not trying to belittle people, but how dumb do you have to be? If you had, first of all, this is my personal opinion, so please just take it for what it is if I even leave it in the reading. If I had a friend, a partner, a mother, a father, a sister, anyone, and they claimed they were an otherworldly being, maybe I would be like questioning it, because I would be like, this is kind of off to hear someone say. But where we're at, even still in our infancy of what we know to be true, if you've done any kind of, if you've ever turned on YouTube or if you've ever watched any kind of show on Gaia or anything else, you know that this is not a far off situation. It is if you sit on a bar stool and tip the bottle all day long, right? But it's not if you are a spiritual person and you seek out learning about other things that have to do with the spiritual world and science. There's science that proves these things. So, and I'm getting that this person, this Capricorn that you may have dated, this person could be like the devil. And this is the thing I'm getting with this deity card and this Capricorn is, this is like the devil going up against God, the creator. Capricorn is the devil in tarot. So this is bad. This is really bad for this person. So they were in cahoots as this obsessive, devilish energy going up against somebody who is a supreme being of the light, even an otherworldly being. They're so effed. They know this. They could know this now while they're sitting in jail thinking about it. They don't have to be in jail right now, but they could if they're not going back. If they haven't been back to jail yet, it's about to happen. Because they did too much. What they did was excessive. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. I'm getting everything was fine with this person until, oh, this person could be missing. This card just fell over, missing. So this person could be missing because they know they did too much. Now this person was completely fine, completely 100% okay when you were with them. You could have broke up with this person. So that could be why this person chose to do this to you. Somebody could have transferred some money off or onto a credit card and then bounced. Like they could be missing right now. Or they paid someone with a credit card to take you out. This could have also been a Taurus. They could have paid somebody, a Taurus, to stalk you and surveil you. This could be who this person is here that they were in cahoots with. Could be this Taurus. This Taurus is, yeah, I'm not going to say anything else because I'll let you guys read between the lines. I know you guys get mad whenever I do that, but there's just some things that, yeah, I have to just, yeah. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know? We have masculine Libra, LGBTQIA. Interesting. Libra. Hold on, you guys. I don't want to say anything yet until I get some more information because there could be somebody that's a masculine could have hired a Libra that's LGBTQIA to get involved in this. A Taurus could have hired a Taurus masculine. I got it now. A Taurus masculine could have hired a Libra LGBTQIA to stalk you, collective. Oh, wow. Okay, y'all just trust me. I'm not going to try to show all the cards. Anyway, Libra, LGBTQIA, masculine, Taurus, to stalk. So, that's interesting. Not that, you know, I think the LGBTQIA card came out specifically to let you know, like if there is somebody you know, like if you know this Taurus and you know somebody through them that's LGBTQ, that could be who this person is. All right, we've got energy work and parents. some parents could have been involved in this, and they could have done a lot of work here. They put a lot of energy into something. Some parents of a Taurus could have hired these people. Somebody put a lot of energy into accessing someone's home. Like, this could have been really hard if you're home all the time and this was you. This could be like this. Hold on, let me get this card. Okay, so do you see this right here? This deity, this being of light. This is your home. You are this deity, this supreme being, and they accessed your home. You are the supreme being that has otherworldly DNA. These people worked really hard to access your home. They could have done something with the locks on your doors. They are so screwed. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but I cannot. I keep wanting to say like the actual word, like these people are so effed. I guess I could, but these people are fucked. Like so badly. They screwed up so bad. This is out of anybody's hands in the 3D. Like, these people might actually be to the point where they're scared to go anywhere. They could be like scared to leave the house. You could be scared to leave the house. You don't need to be though, because you're so protected. If you feel like you need to stay in to protect yourself, by all means, please do. But I'm not wanting to scare anyone, because you are protected, collective. This message is coming out to let you know how protected you are. To let you know that anything you've been suspicious about that has come out thus far in this reading is to confirm, to help you to understand how you were right, how protected you are, how loved you are by your otherworldly being DNA. Hold on, I want to give you guys some information. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. That's loud. Hold on. I want to look at something. Okay. This is going to matter to some people, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so let's get into this really quickly before we get any more cards. This is going to be a long reading, you guys. You're just going to have to bear with me here. The concept of light beings is mostly rooted in metaphysics, spirituality, and some channeled or esoteric teachings. And light beings are often described as non-physical entities or pure energy or consciousness. This is where, if you are very spiritual, you will agree, most people agree, that when we die, we go back into our light body. If we have done good on this planet, if we have been good to others, to other people, we have followed the rules, the laws that are set forth in the 3D, we will go back into our light body. And if you have, there is a thing about people saying like, oh, you're going to go to heaven or you're going to go to hell. When people reference heaven, they reference up to the skies, right? To the somewhere else. But people have spoken about going back into their light body. There's been people that have even experienced seeing light beings or energy, or even, I can't go too much into it because I don't want this video to be suppressed, but they are believed to exist in higher vibrational dimensions beyond the physical universe. So again, what I was just saying, this is in higher vibrational people after we leave the physical body. Many traditions say that they assist with spiritual awakening, healing, and guidance. Okay. I'm going to read Supreme Being in 1 second, just so you guys know it's not coming from me. It's coming from facts and science, okay? Some channelers claim light beings come from higher dimensional realms associated with star systems like Sirius, Pleiades, Arcturus. Okay, so let's see. How do I go into that? I have chills all over you guys because I believe strongly that this is my connection to light beings is exactly like I'm a channeler. I get messages. People, and first of all, anyone can channel. Anyone has this capability. If you are so low vibrational that you don't know what channeling is, you don't know what intuition is, then God help you. But if you do, you understand clearly what I'm saying. And I know that I have connections, and I channel and get my channeled information from others. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with that Gaia channel, Gaia, that means like Mother Nature, Earth, okay? And it's a channel you do have to pay for. There are some clips that they have on YouTube for free, but I highly suggest if you are interested in these types of things and you want your mind freaking blown and you want to really educate yourself, go watch some of the series. Light beings are sometimes equated with angels or divine messengers originating from the spiritual plane. Their origin is described as being from Source, Creator. From a scientific perspective, there's no evidence of light beings as physical extraterrestrials or being from a solar system. If they exist, they're considered non-material consciousness forms, not biological life. People might confuse light beings or those orbs that were being seen. A lot of people might consider those as ETs, and they're not. Most ETs are extraterrestrial biological entities, or EBEs. I could do this for hours, you guys. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, Arcturus is both an astronomical star and, in spiritual and metaphysical circles, the name of highly advanced civilizations of light beings. Now, depending on what you believe, a lot of people believe that when we leave our bodies, if we are high vibration, we will go back into our light bodies, and then we will reincarnate into a body again in the future. And I believe that's to be true. And I know that, so I've been doing tarot and channeling for years, you guys, many years. Some of my own family didn't even know when I started doing this, okay? And so I can tell you, I know when I'm being spoken to and through. Like, as I'm giving you guys this type of information, I get a whole visceral reaction when I'm telling something that is true. So if I say, I believe this is where I'm from, and I say Arcturus, I get chills all over my body. And these chills go away instantaneously because the next thought's coming through and I'm speaking on it, and then I will either get the chills or not get chills as confirmation. So it takes, I wouldn't say it takes time, but if you truly are connected, you will go through these same exact things. It's actually our higher self, which is our intuition as well, okay? There's a connection between telepathic communication and our higher self. Okay, so let me just go on just a little bit further here. Who are Arcturians? Arcturians are described in channeling New Age and esoteric literature as 5D and higher dimensional beings from the Arcturus star system. They are considered one of the most advanced civilizations in our galaxy. They have healing abilities, technological and spiritual evolution, and guardianship of Earth's ascension. I'm not going to read anything more because I don't want this reading to go too long. But the reason I pulled this information up was to explain what a light being is and what a supreme being is. And I invite you to educate yourself on these things. A supreme being generally refers to the highest, ultimate, or most powerful entity in existence. The exact definition depends on cultural, philosophical, and religious context, but here are the common interpretations. A general definition of a supreme being is the highest form of consciousness or deity, possessing ultimate authority, knowledge, and power, considered the source of all existence, life, and universal law, often associated with perfection, infinity, and eternal nature, with no limitations. Sometimes referred to as source, the one, or universal consciousness, seen as pure energy and infinite intelligence from which all life and dimensions originate. So this is why I stated from the beginning that these people who are so trapped in the 3D are so fucked when it comes to their actions against a supreme being, a being that has infinite knowledge, that's tapped in 100% to this other consciousness. Okay, let's get some more clarification because this is getting crazy long. Okay, so back to the reading. The people who chose to go up against you, the supreme being with infinite knowledge and the ability to access infinite knowledge, these people are so effed. They could have done something to get in your house, but this is access of infinite knowledge. These people screwed up real bad. This could be like some cousins or a grandfather. This is this organized crime group that's hellbound. Clarify ABUSC. Thank you. Corruption, bribe, coercion. Somebody paid someone here to betray. This was an ex. That's too many. I don't doubt that one of those cards was supposed to come out, but if they're going to come out, they're going to have to come out one at a time. Siblings. Somebody's siblings could be involved in something. Somebody could have used their brother or their sister to pay someone. Now, this could have been your brother or sister who took a bribe. Someone's sibling, some brother or sister, this could be of yours or someone else's, either paid or took a bribe to play games with you. Psychological mind effing type of games. This could be to cause you some sort of struggle or put you in lack. This sibling could be a Virgo. Whether this is yours or theirs, the sibling could be a Virgo. Oh, this was to isolate someone. They wanted to isolate you. They could have given or taken a bribe or something to isolate a supreme being. And I'm not laughing because it's not funny. I'm just like, wow, these people really did this. So these people may have absolutely no idea about spirituality, and if they saw it, they wouldn't know it. Other spiritual people would know. Clarify justice. Oh my goodness, y'all. 3 cards came out in Spirit saying to take them all. So let's see what these say. Liar, authorities, legal, and cool male. Authoritative male. Somebody could have... So we've got justice here. Hold on, I have to look at all these. There's a whole lot of cards out here. So let me look at these, okay, you guys? Because I want to make sure that I'm telling you guys right. Justice. Somebody here, this authoritative male, could have thought that they were going to be able to manipulate the justice system and they could get away with hacking or setting you up with some sort of real or something fake documents. They're getting karma for this. This could be a brother. This could be this person's brother. This person could be a Virgo. Somebody here. This could be a main male, ex of yours, or you're a main male and your ex was part of this. Whatever it is, they set you up, and justice is coming in. They thought no justice was going to come in. This was about a union. Somebody lied about their union with you to the authorities to set you up. Wow. This person's demonic. Whatever they did was diabolical. They could have been trying to, if you have like a underlying health issue, this person could have been trying to trigger an illness or your flight or fight response. All right, let's clarify missing transfer, credit card, adult napping, parental figure lied in court. Shocking, unexpected surprise. Somebody in your family or somebody's parent lied in court. This is going to be shocking. This could be this ex's main male's parental figure that lied in court. Oh my gosh. If this person lied, if this person's mother or father lied in court, they could have been taken down by some sort of illness for this. It was almost instantaneous. Instantaneous. You know, like when people say, God strike me dead if I'm lying, right? This person went into court and raised their right hand, swearing to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Lied in court, and they got struck down with some type of illness. And when I say struck down, I mean like someone came home and found them on the floor struck down. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. This was to bind you to something. Whether this was an energetic binding, a love binding, a finance binding, a spiritual binding, whatever this was, to an unconditional loving person. This is your energy. This person did this to you, this supreme being. Now, this could be your ex-person's mother. This could be your mother, your stepmother, your sibling's mother. So like if you have, or step-sibling's mother, which would be your stepmother. Take it how it resonates, okay, you guys? Now let's get some information on police. Clarify police. Oh, what's in flip? What do we need to know about the police? Holy Spirit. Guilt, remorse, and regret for going to the police. Listen, if this was an ex-partner that worked with your own siblings to pay them, or your siblings paid them, I don't know who did what here. But if this person went to court and lied and brought their mother in to lie for them, they could be stuck taking care of this sick mother, and they now regret this. If they go to jail or prison, their mother is going to be not cared for like they should be, which is really sad. But this metadata is being traced back by the police to this person who's been in jail or prison before. I think we've got Aries here. Yeah, Aries. So there could be an Aries in your family. This could be your parent even that's involved in this. Your parent could have lied in court. If you have an Aries mother or father, that they could have lied in court. Lied to a judge. They could have said they gave something to you and they didn't. They could have been part of trying to have you napped. They could have been the ones that were told, no, don't do something. So this doesn't have to be all one person's story, but you could, if you don't resonate with this ex or sister or brother or whoever this is that did this, perhaps it was your parent. This could be these organized crime people, but this could also be people within your family. I mean, so I don't know who is. But you guys are going to have to decipher that. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting something else. Okay. Your siblings could have also tried to have you kicked to the curb by saying you were doing illicit substances that you weren't doing because they didn't want you to have financial support. They wanted this bank account, this money. All I know, you guys, right now at this point is, everything that I said, it's definitely for someone. I don't know if this whole entire reading is for one person or if it's sprinkled in a little bit for each person, okay? So take it how it resonates. An Aries could have got a restraining order on someone. We have source. An Aries could be the source of this, whatever they did. An Aries narcissist could be the source. Now, this card normally means like God. Like, this is God, the Most High energy. But I'm getting that the way it's coming out here is this Aries could be guilty or remorseful for being the source of something here when it comes to the police. Now, this sick person, this person's mother or father, could be an Aries. And they could be the source of it if it's not your parent. It could be your ex's parent or... But right now we've got a Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus out. Okay, so let's keep going. Technology. Oh, this is something I don't normally get. This Aries could be the source of something and they could be getting cancer. They could be this person who's getting some shocking, unexpected news. Because they did something to a peaceful person who's in harmony with the planet. They did something with technology. They could have lied when it came to technology, and this was traced back. All right, now we're going to get to this next column, you guys. Let's get one more for police, and then we'll move on to organized crime and see what we get. But we have 2 cards out here of justice, 2 cards out here of police. We have 1 card of organized crime, and we have 4 cards speaking of scamming, documents being fake. Role model. So this was done to a role model. I'm getting this as you, a transformative role model who loves people, everybody. Do you see that rainbow behind them? You love everybody, no matter what color their skin is, no matter what their preference is, no matter what their gender or their pronouns are. Like, you don't care. You look at everybody as being equal. And this person didn't. They're a narcissist. They could have lied to get a restraining order put on you. A Virgo could have lied to get a restraining order put on you. A Virgo sibling could have done this. Wow. Yeah, they tried to set you up, collective. They could have tried to set you up and say that you were, here, you're this intuitive being. You may do divination, and this person tried to set you up with that. All right, this is under organized crime. So this was an organized crime to cyber stalk you. But the metadata shows the cyber stalking was done with someone's credit card. And they could be going to jail or prison for this. I mean, somebody could literally be being told, like, no, you're going to jail. You need to stand here. You need to let me put these chains on you. And this is what I get from this card. This person's literally going to hell for what they did. You see how there's those footprints on those like trap doors right there? And it says set up or trap. This person was trying to get you into this trap, and they're the one that's going to fall to hell because they're hellbound for what they did. This backfired. By the way, Intuitive Kev, I love this deck. I have all 3 of his decks, and I absolutely love them all. You could intuitively know that this was the case, collective. Now, these people could have also got a power of attorney on you. They could have gone to the police and got a restraining order on you by lying, hacking emails, saying you were a deceptive trickster fraud, or if they weren't saying you're a fraud, these people did this fraudulently to a star energy. They could have been trying to make you look ugly in a court of law. They were lying. They could have been saying you were a charlatan, you put spells on people. Why would you need to put a spell on anybody? These people clearly are able to dig their own grave. Like, why would you waste your time putting a spell on someone when these people are perfectly capable of getting themselves effed up on their own? Gift, reward, incentive, and present. So somebody could have paid someone, coerced them with a gift. They actually thought that these people are so delusional, they thought that they were going to get away with this. They could actually be getting uglier by the minute, and I don't mean on the outside, but it could be. But they could literally be getting uglier as every hour passes because of the way that they are on the inside. It could be seeping out their pores. Now they're pissed. They're so enraged, and they're mad at you. What kind of sense does that make? They're mad at you because they're a fraud, because they lied, because they hacked your text, because they coerced somebody with a gift, because they lied in court to get a restraining order on you, and or try to harass you online, cyberstalk you with their own freaking dumbass credit card. I mean, like, I'm sorry, you guys. I have no patience for this. So, okay, this is the other thing I'm getting. If this was like an inheritance, that you were supposed to get some sort of financial support and they wanted you kicked to the curb, your siblings wanted you kicked to the curb, they could have said they gave you this child. This doesn't have to be child support. That they gave you to the court, that they gave you support as their child, and this was a lie. they were actually hiding this money, trying to kick you to the curb and incentivizing an ex. There, you could have an ex here who's like, you know, I don't even want to say, because I'm, just in case somebody that I have ever not, if I'm not with them anymore, like I don't want it to come across like if they somehow see my video, I don't want it to look like I'm naming them, okay? So I'm not going to say anything. Can I get some more information about organized crime? Now, these people are pissed. They could have got a power of attorney and thought that that emboldened them to be able to cyber stalk you and lie, hack you. Y'all, this reading is going so long. Let me get a couple more cards, and then I'm actually going to get another deck, because, and I'm just going to have to make this 2 readings because this is important. So we have alpha and no fear. Fear in reverse is no fear, alpha. So this was either your energy or someone else's energy. They were not scared of what they did. But they could have done this, tried to cause fear to an alpha type personality, somebody who's a leader and assertive. Oh, their own child, their alpha child. Now this could be, y'all, this can be read so many ways since we have so many cards out now. But this was an investment, perhaps with other children in your family. The other thing I'm getting is you could have military family involved in this. These people are going through emotional pain, and this card goes to another deck, but I just used this in another reading, and it got in these. So like, guarded, secure, safe, security guard. Somebody could be in jail and being guarded 24 hours or something. Somebody could have tried to say they needed to be guarded against you. You and your big dog. They're projecting. So if they said that they were needing protection from you and your big dog, then they're just projecting. They're scared. Intellectual theft. Gemini. This came out in yesterday's reading, you guys. Lover. You could have had unconditional love for this Gemini lover if you had a Gemini lover. Illusionist. You could have had unconditional love for this Gemini lover who has spun these illusions. Yeah, this backfired. Okay. So we have spell work, illicit substances, black magic. Somebody could have done some type of poisoning here. That's what this is. This is poisoning. That's what this means. There's a card in this deck that is poison, but this is poison. Spell work and illicit substances. This is spell work. I mean, this is poison. These 2 cards together is poison against a sweet, compassionate, innocent person. This is like Queen of Cups energy here. And we have Aquarius. You could be the Sigma. I'm a Sigma. So you could be a Sigma female, independent, intelligent, fearless, strong, mysterious. Somebody was trying to manipulate, or say you were an emotional manipulator when it came to love. That you had creative ideas to emotionally manipulate people and their destiny. And you did this because you were insecure. because you were a narcissist. But you're completely happy, grateful, content, because you know you're empowered and you have the power, collective. Oh, well, here we go. Player, poison. Somebody could have been bragging. So this person was a player. They were non-committal. Ew. This is community cup of poison. This player poisoned you in the community. This person could have... Okay, this Gemini could have poisoned you in a community cup. So in the community, you could have gone somewhere and got poisoned, and they thought like this was going to be a surefire way for them to get a, like, not be charged with something. But the metadata is going back to this person. This person poisoned you in a community cup. So you got this cup in the community somewhere. I don't know what you got, but this is, and this was to somebody they considered a pretentious, superficial person, but really you are an earth angel. This is sad. Now somebody could be trying to adjust what they did with a cult. Yeah. This reading is like 2 hours long. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. This is going to be the end of this reading. Please do like the reading. It really helps get these messages out to others. It's free to subscribe, and I'd love to have you as part of the family, and I'm going to finally let you guys go. I hope, if anything, this correlated, this confirmed, this clarified something for you, and if at the very least, maybe you learned something new, okay? I'll let you guys go. I love you. Bye.